Up until this point, we had never before found a royal tomb that had more than one body in it. And that was one of the problems that we faced in trying to make an interpretation about this tomb. It was not immediately clear who was placed first, who was the primary individual, or if one or more of these people might have been sacrificial victims.
At a royal funeral, precious offerings were made to aid the dead on the journey through the dark underworld. These offerings sometimes included human sacrifice, possibly a guide or protector, to accompany a Maya lord into the realm of death.
What we have in this chamber is more than one event. The chamber is completed, it's consecrated. It lies vacant for a period of years. Someone dies, a very important person at Karakol, a woman. She's placed inside the chamber. Her head is to the north. A bundle of ancestor bones is included in the chamber and placed along the north end. Not very long thereafter, her bone is moved to the side, and the two other occupants are placed inside along with more offerings. I expect that they were all key members of the ruling family, and they were put there in that sacred place so that they could all be venerated together. So what they were doing is keeping the dead, their ancestors, very close to them at all times. So you didn't have to go to the cemetery to lay flowers on a special day, but you could be thinking about your dead ancestors every day of the year.
Based on archaeology, I believe that the Maya did not fear death. There was nothing strange about death. Death was simply the transformation into some other state of being. When one died, one simply left one's body. The Maya believed that the spirit of that individual was still there and was still able to help the living. This one's got a ring base, I can tell from the imprint even before I've looked at it. Hold on.
It will be years before Diane and Arlen can decipher the entire story told by this tomb. But every trace of bone and pottery adds to what we know about this lost civilization.
Sure, it's a parrot. It's a parrot. That's a wing. There's the wing right there. Okay. So this is a... We have birds over in the...
Even though we'll never know exactly who was buried in this tomb, it still tells us a lot about the Maya. Things that are inside that chamber, the bones and the pots, reveal that the Maya related to their dead in a real and vivid way. They all were revered in death. They all needed to be worshipped after death. Oh, actually, Arlen's got that. And even though these burial practices may seem bizarre to us, they tell us about the way in which another civilization dealt with the inevitability of death and the uncertainties of life.
Though the tomb's inhabitants may remain forever anonymous and its history may never be fully understood, piece by piece, the tiny fragments sketch a compelling picture. Here lived a people who took great care to honor their dead, a people for whom life was but a short passage towards a more enduring afterlife.